Welcome back to Dummy Boy Finance. I'm Dummy Boy and happy Thanksgiving for everyone who's watching. I'm extremely thankful for every single one of you that tune in and watch me. YouTube obviously doesn't pay me the most. I could literally work at McDonald's and make more money than what YouTube does, but I value the input and what I can give for other people, and so that is why I'm here. And in this video, I want to go over a stock that is going to have a nice breakout in the coming months and why I believe it's going to be a play that you should have on your watch list and also in your portfolio. And that stock that we're talking about today is OCGN. So Ocugen was a big name in the beginning part of 2021. We were all the way down here in the pennies and then we just exploded up, and now here we are today. We are looking at Ocugen on the weekly time frame. Today was a great day. So we were up almost 9%. And I'm going to pull this out to our daily time frame before I get into the weekly, just to show you guys what a beautiful day it was. So on Friday, you can see we closed here at around $7. Today we broke above every single one of our SMAs. That shows you how strong this stock is when it comes to momentum. In one trading session, we broke above every single one of our SMAs. All of our SMAs look quite linear to each other. They look very parallel. We are starting to get a nice little coiling action here with OCGN. And the biggest part here is we are now back above a very critical uptrend line that, if you guys follow my mouse, this one right here, anytime there is a back test on this level, it always leads to higher price action. And so when we got to this point right here, this is what we call a bear trap. We got down under, we struggled with price action, but now we are back above. And so what I like about this stock is the following things. First, we're gonna look at our accumulation. On our accumulation, we have a net positive accumulation, a money indicator. You could see that throughout this entire run, we have gone up, we have consolidated, and after this consolidation phase is usually another run. And why I like this price action so much is from this point right here in December of 2020, you could see how far our price action was from our red line. Our red line is our 200-day SMA. And so this is a textbook consolidation. Let the SMAs catch up to the price action before our next move up. And so now here we are today with all of our SMAs tightly together, our price action above all of our SMAs and over a critical level of resistance on an uptrend. And so officially our buy signal would come once we back test our green line, or if we break past this level of resistance and we back test. I believe in the long run, we are going to break these points, which is why I do think OCGN is a buy. This is a live signal that I gave out to my Patreon today saying why this stock is a buy. Our accumulation has been steadily just accumulating and just consolidating. Our price action is very healthy right now when I'm looking at where the SMAs are and where our price action is in general. But the nicest thing that I want to mention here is on our weekly time frame. On our weekly here, if I show you guys our MACD actually never went negative. So when we broke up above here, this entire portion right here would be considered an uptrend. So rule of thumb, when this orange line goes below this zero line, we officially get into a downtrend. However, if our orange line curls up before the zero line, all that means is we are getting a pullback on an uptrend. And so when I'm looking at the price action, I'm looking at these patterns that I've drawn in, everything is looking extremely juicy. This is looking like a pullback on a stock that is ready to roar higher. And what else can we use to confirm this? So our MACD looks pretty good, but I want to show you guys the weekly RSI on this stock. The weekly RSI right now is at a 53. So from a 53, this stock has now just officially held the 50 line. And for this entire weekly time frame, you can see this stock has held this 50. And every time a stock can hold a 50, that is letting you know that this stock has a lot more bulls than bears. There should be a lot more buying pressure than selling pressure. And so now that we are starting to curl up here, this is showing us how much more room to the upside we have. And so if I bring you guys back here to the same point in time in our initial run up, you can see when we had a 53 RSI, our price action was way below what we are today. And so we are setting higher lows on our RSI. And so when we look at where OCGN got up to in terms of our RSI, we had a 90 RSI on our first run up. And so this got extremely overbought. We saw the cool down, and now here we are ready again for the next move up. And so simply off this chart, I'm going to give you guys an estimate of where I believe the stock will go in the next run up. So just quick rule of thumb, you just want to go from the high and to the low. And so now I'm just going to copy this, and I can see OCGN getting all the way up to about $23, $24, maybe even higher intraday. But I do think we will get to these levels from where we are right now. And so the following reasons, the MACD stayed positive. So we're just seeing a pullback on an uptrend. Our blue line is ready to cross over. Our RSI on the weekly is at a 53, letting us know that in the long term, we still have a lot more room to the upside. And if we're looking at the price action today alone, we broke above all of our SMAs in one trading session, and we are now holding a very critical level of support that is coincided with our uptrend. And so where we're looking at right now is until about November, I do think that this stock will trade in the rest of this triangle, and then from this point we will start to see the stock break out. And again, that is just me inferring off the clues, which are our indicators. And so I wanted to make this video very clear. OCGN is a buy for those following reasons. If you guys want to get first dibs on these type of picks, follow my Patreon. I am going to leave the link below. That is where I give my inputs on buys and sells in real time. And so if you guys also enjoyed this video, don't forget to like. We are on the road to 10K subs. So if you made it to this point, feel free to hit that subscription button. This is Dummy Boy Finance. I'm Dummy Boy, and I'll see you guys in the next one.